California couple was arrested in December while driving in York County, Nebraska, after sheriffs say they were caught with 60 pounds of high-grade marijuana, an estimated street value of over $300,000.
There was a shift change, the governor said, and during that shift change, it was a routine shift change, someone accidentally, and this is how he put it, pressed the wrong button.
The Hanover Highlands 6th grader can't legally take her prescription on school grounds. That leads to this week's lawsuit against Illinois and Schaumburg District 54.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to WN420 because regular news is boring. I'm Lance Storm, and today we're going to be talking about a few topics that I found in the news that has me questioning if I'm really stoned or not. But we know the truth to that, so let's move on with the article. The first thing that had me being like, am I stoned or what the hell is going on, was the alleged missile reports coming in from Hawaii saying that there were missiles inbound to Hawaii. Turns out that was completely false. There was a problem with their system, or somebody hit the wrong button. You know what, let's watch the video and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about it.
So the question to him was, how did this happen? And that's what everybody wants to know. He also did mention that not only was a text sent out, but there were those, and we were all familiar with that, when the television and the radio beeps out that sound that this is an emergency alert. That also happened. And so he was saying, look, I am down at the emergency management area where this all happened. There was a shift change, the governor said, and during that shift change, it was a routine shift change, someone accidentally, and this is how he put it, pressed the wrong button. And that sent out the alert, not only to cell phones, but also the emergency alert to television stations, as well as the radio stations. They immediately tried to get on the phone with the radio and television stations to tell them that this was a false alarm. But it took a while for them to deal with the text as well. I think there was also a reaction because, of course, he himself did not know whether this was real or not. So he took it upon himself to go down to the emergency management with Vern Miyagi, who's the administrator, and try to sort out what exactly was going on.
Yep, that's pretty crazy. You're going to tell me that somebody hit the wrong button during that sequence of events? That kind of sounds to me like, and I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracist at all, that kind of sounds like somebody who's setting up a computer program and testing the diagnostics of it. Why would you be setting up a computer program to test the diagnostics of it unless you're openly stating that you're setting up a new awareness program or alert system? But I digress, because we are human and humans can err. We are flawed in everything and every way that we are. You know, who knows what this is? This isn't exactly my topic. I just thought it was really weird, and it made me feel kind of like a surreal situation going on. And speaking of more surreal situations, an 11-year-old is fighting for her rights to use medical cannabis within her school. That literally just blew my mind because two things. One, patients' rights is, has, and always will be a major thing. If this young girl needs cannabis to make her life better, it shouldn't be a question. Nevertheless, legalities make it so that we have to fight for such rights. In this next clip, they're going to tell you a little bit more about this young angel's battle, and then we're going to talk about it just after the clip. And make sure you guys stick around for the very last clip because it's pretty funny. It's going to have you laughing. Remember, mom and dads can be more gangster than you.
An 11-year-old's battle to take marijuana into her classroom goes in front of a judge. State law allows medically prescribed use, but not on school grounds. CBS 2's Lauren Victory reports.
She can think better, walk better, talk better.
A mother's cries of victory follow 9 years of defeat. Her 11-year-old Ashley suffers from seizures, complications of her leukemia treatment.
Her brain used to be like in a cloud.
Clarity and less seizures came in December from these medical marijuana patches and cannabis drops.
It's not a drug, it's a medicine.
But the Hanover Highlands 6th grader can't legally take her prescription on school grounds. That leads to this week's lawsuit against Illinois and Schaumburg District 54. Hanover Highlands nurses feared they'd lose their licenses or even be arrested helping Ashley with the technically illicit narcotic. That's until today's hearing.
So the Attorney General's office said effectively they are not going to enforce the ordinance.
That's exactly what the school district was looking for.
So the preteen can return to school after weeks away.
She asked us, when can I go back? I want to go back. I miss my friend.
But the immunity is only temporary, and a bigger battle is budding in Springfield.
The law hasn't caught up with the medicine, and that's what needs to happen. The law needs to catch up with reality.
Congratulations to your family, ma'am. You are correct. The law does need to catch up with reality. This is far past time for this to change, and I'm so glad that your daughter gets to be better, be with her friends, and enjoy her youth. So from that we go from being young and needing weed to being old and young at heart and wanting weed. Now we're going to take a look at the parents of a Vermont prosecutor who have been caught smuggling pot, or, well, nevertheless, they got caught smuggling pot from one side of the country to the other, claiming that it was Christmas gifts, and just about a week later, they got in trouble again, this time with a bag full of money. So let's take a look at this in-depth story, and I think you guys are going to find it hilarious.
Developing story that you saw on the Channel 3 News First earlier this evening.
Another arrest for the parents of a Vermont prosecutor caught in a massive drug bust just before Christmas.
Channel 3's Tyler Dumont spoke with the sheriff where the arrest happened. He joins us now.
Well, the couple was pulled over in the same pickup truck involved in that large pot bust last month. This time, I'm told a female family member was behind the wheel and they were passengers. But it's what sheriffs say they found with them that got them in trouble. You may remember Patrick and Barbara Giron. He's 80. She's 70. The California couple was arrested in December while driving in York County, Nebraska, after sheriffs say they were caught with 60 pounds of high-grade marijuana, an estimated street value of over $300,000. The couple allegedly told deputies they were headed for Vermont and intended to give the drugs as Christmas gifts. The case made headlines in part because the couple are the parents of Justin Giron, a deputy prosecutor in the Chittenden County State's Attorney's Office. Now, Channel 3 News has learned Tuesday morning deputies on Interstate 80 in Lancaster County, Nebraska, pulled the couple's pickup truck over for allegedly tailgating another vehicle. And that's when authorities say they got suspicious.
One of our canine units did an exterior sniff of the vehicle and indicated to the odor of narcotics within that vehicle. Once the deputies searched it, they found a duffel bag that contained about $17,000 in U.S. currency, and there was also remnants of cannabis.
No drugs were found, but that currency and its containers field tested positive for marijuana residue. And that's not all that was in the truck.
We also found paperwork that's indicative of quantities and amounts people owed.
Well, Justin Giron has not returned our request for comment, but after his parents' first arrest, his boss, State's Attorney Sarah George, said he was surprised and upset about the allegations.
It's kind of a big surprise that you didn't hear from their prosecutor's son about the allegations. I'm just saying, man. What do you expect? And to the elderly couple out there, seriously, you guys are silly, man. Thank you for adding some content to my channel, but couldn't you guys have tried a different method? Honestly, I'm not encouraging that you do such a thing, but man, rock on. You guys got more balls than most people that I know. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Lance Storm. This is WN420. If you enjoy what we do here, don't be afraid to support us on Patreon or just hit the subscribe button. It lets us know that you like what we're doing. Oh yeah, the like button helps too. So, with that being said, I'm Lance Storm. This is WN420. Stay beautiful, stay positive, and have a wonderful day. See you guys next time. And oh yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, let you know whenever we drop cool new videos.